Wow. I think that's – who might that be on the panel? Who would want to avoid on air with Evan Cohen?
Somebody.
I would never miss that opportunity personally.
Me either. I love talking to Evan.
I'll be here.
I'll be gone.
Oh, of course. You don't want to embarrass yourself today?
Say that again?
Be another drop?
I think that we have a drop that says I'm boycotting Greg Scalzo and Evan Cohen.
Well, you haven't boycotted Greg Scalzo.
That's because I live for him ripping me on the air. Evan Cohen, not so much.
You
You
fold
live
up
for that?
Yeah,
absolutely
it's
fold
like part
up.
of my DNA after 6 years of being on the airwaves, him just destroying me. I mean, yeah, it's part of who I am. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And I don't know about you guys. This is amazing. I'm in a mental tizzy right now. Woke up, hop on a bus. Shout out to Travel Wisconsin. Drove the bus, an unbelievable experience. And then next thing you know, Brad and I were eating. You guys ever had this? A brat patty?
Oh.
It was like think of a smash burger.
It was outstanding.
I mean, unbelievable food at Black Wolf Run and everything at the American Club. So we were living large.
I guess
morning.
It was cush.
And
It was cush.
Kyle's dressed like he's going to be picked in the first round.
Listen, I may not be a first-round pick back in the day, but I'm a first-round pick today. If they picked, right?
Sit down.
If they pick people based off
us.
of looking up, they pick
They're
people based
laughing
off
at
of good
you.
look.
They're laughing at you.
We look good. Go, Pack, go, baby, right? Go, Pack, go,
Pack,
baby.
go.
Yeah, I told y'all. We love it. They love it, baby.
They love it. They don't love you.
No, they love me.
They love it. They love the Go Pack Go. They don't love you.
They just don't know it yet. But, man, this is a great experience for real. Like, growing up here in Wisconsin.
It doesn't feel real.
No.
We're in Green Bay. The NFL draft is in Green Bay. And I'm here, and I'm seeing everyone walk around like, this is happening.
Yeah.
I'm in, like, this Twilight Zone thing, like, where I don't even feel like it's a real thing. You've been here all week, Strofe.
Yeah.
Are you still, like, pinching yourself and, like, as a kid who grew up here, like this ain't real?
No, totally. And to be real honest with you, fellas, and I think I told you this on Tuesday, I didn't feel a total buzz early in the week. I think a lot of people got in yesterday. And yesterday morning, it really seemed to pick up, right? The activities, the bands, the DJs, everything going on in town. And now today, as I just did ESPN Wisconsin Drafting for the last 2 hours, this sidewalk that they've built up, essentially directly next to us here between us and the stadium at the Tundra Trio, it has been jam-packed with people all day long.
Well, the best part is you have to go by us to get into the draft.
Exactly, at least on this side of things. Right, exactly. We have seen 29 of the 32 NFL jerseys. The teams we have not seen represented yet. Any guesses?
Ooh. That's a good question.
The Chargers.
No, the Chargers have been represented. Brad, think about yourself for a moment.
The
Come
Jags?
on.
The Jaguars?
And the Panthers?
The Panthers?
Come on.
And?
What else does he have links to?
I don't know if he has
Any-
links
is
to
he
any
Atlanta?
It is not Atlanta.
ATL's
The Saints?
No, we were at a Drew Brees event this morning, so we did count that one. No,
Give us a little directional hint.
they've been in the Super Bowl in the last 5 years.
49ers.
Not the 49ers.
No.
Bengals.
You got it. Cincinnati Bengals. yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's
doesn't
sad.
matter
of
the
the-
Brad's
draft.
very sad about you.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's sad about my
So
franchises.
Bengals, Panthers, Jags are the three jerseys
all
we
right,
have to
so
keep
we
the eyes on.
need to be on the lookout for Bengals, Panthers, and Jaguars.
Come on. And it could be a Brad Nortman Panther or Jag jersey.
How many of those were
It's
sold
out there.
during your time in the NFL? Because you got
I
cuts
did.
on that, right?
I did. And one time, I did get a $15 check
Not
from the
family?
NFL. That was not family. That was from the jersey sale. So
$15?
somewhere out there. So you can go and you can
Do you have to
manually
put that on your
create.
taxes?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So it was like $10.
Wait a
Just
minute,
like
wait
that.
a minute. You got $15 per jersey that was sold with your name on it?
Hell no.
No, there's probably a couple jerseys.
$15.
There's probably a handful.
Look at
It was a
you.
handful. There was one to my rookie year. I didn't know that guys got residuals for that. And I was lifting with Steve Smith, my old friend Steve Smith.
You were
now
lifting with
senior.
Steve Smith? Or
Yeah,
you
we were lifting
by?
at the same time. We were hanging out. I was talking with Steve and I were tight now. We were tight now.
Okay, yeah,
and,
yeah.
and he told me, I'm not trying to put his business out there, but he got a check for $60,000, just like that, for his jersey sales, just like that.
Name, image, and likeness. I
Yeah.
like that.
He deserves it though. He's a dog.
Yeah, he
Yes,
was.
as it is
Oh, he is, boy.
And that was just one season.
ESPN Wisconsin Draft
Oh,
Week.
jeez.
Strofe, what are we calling this show?
This is the ESPN Wisconsin Draft Extravaganza.
Also
I believe.
spectacular.
I thought there was a spectacular.
Oh, I think it's spectacular.
Yes.
I like extravaganza better. Can we call it that?
They're both
No,
goofy.
no, it's the ESPN Wisconsin Spectacular Extravaganza Draft Show.
Because spectacular could be a noun or an adjective.
Oh, here
could
he
be an
goes,
spectacular
Brainiac. Oh.
extravaganza.
Thanks for taking us to school, Brad.
I think I'm going to move to Green Bay
Why?
because I can't do this with you anymore.
Yes, you can.
I was going to say,
You
that's
know you
because
love
of the
it.
Draft, that's a little
Believe it or not, this
personal.
has nothing to do with Ben. It has everything to do with Brad.
Oh, wow.
Did you hear my Here Brad out yesterday?
No, I didn't. What was
Oh,
it?
it was so
Well, you
good.
can tell me in the break.
I will.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
Or you can listen back on the ESPN Wisconsin app and find it at 3:15 with Brian Balaga, who is here. Hey, everyone, give it up for Brian Balaga.
Hey,
Brian Balaga's here. Yeah, Brian.
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Unbelievable dude.
My social media was popping yesterday with Brian. on
Yeah,
it,
they're
boy.
like, oh man, you're
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, "Oh my gosh, he looks so small next to these giants."
Talking
well.
about you?
I'm a short king. What can I say? Okay.
King is the
Yeah.
part that I'm still working on. with
Short
you.
king, baby.
Look, I am now in deep draft mode.
What does that mean for you, Ben?
Like now I'm looking at not just all I've done right now is look at the Packers position, right? Like the Potawatomi odds of cornerback, edge, wide receiver, offensive lineman. And I do think it is worthwhile to bring up how one of those have changed. Are you nervous or
could be-
excited for that change, Kyle Wallace?
I mean, listen, I'm more interested. I'm excited for the change. I'm not really nervous.
Wait till you see it, Kyle.
You don't know what the change is?
No,
I don't know what it is either.
Wait till you see the change.
I'm not too nervous about the change whatsoever because today is draft day and my optimism is always going to be on a
you
record
should hear it in their
high.
tone. I think we should be nervous. I also don't know what they're about to tell us.
Well,
the
just as long as
updated-
it's not offensive lineman. If it's not offensive lineman.
Just shut up
Yeah.
for 1 second. I know you look good and feel good, but be quiet. Defensive lineman and edge, plus 125 to be picked by the Green Bay Packers. Number one odds. Cornerback, plus 185 for the Green Bay Packers. Offensive lineman, plus 350. Tied with wide receiver, plus 350.
That has shot up in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
It was plus 700 a couple days ago.
I just find it interesting. There's two guys at this table that have been saying that for about 2 weeks now. That
It could be a possibility for the Green Bay
certainly
Packers.
The idea that it's equal odds to get a wide receiver number one or a backup
I don't love that part of it.
O-lineman
But
is absurd.
let me
It
tell you
is.
why I brought that up, because I truly believe that all the hype around the wide receivers is going to be something that we're not even going to be able to get excited for. I don't think Ted McMillan is going to be there for the Green Bay Packers. Somebody is going to grab Ted McMillan. I know you love Ted McMillan. Golden from Texas. He runs too fast. He's too much of a guy that had production at Texas. He's going to be gone. So unless you are a Mecca Ibuka guy or a Luther Burden guy,
well, I'm not.
then those are your options at wide receiver, and you might as well see how the board falls and likely go. Like, I'm hoping that Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan, I'm hoping the injury issues push him down the list, and they get somebody that is a guy that when was on the field, you saw that production, right?
Yeah,
The
he's good.
injuries aren't like it's not like an ACL, it's not anything like that. Hopefully, the time away on the field, I've seen him as high as 10, I've seen him as low as 25, right? So, like, those are some things you got to start looking for right now. I just want people to start calling their shot. I think it's time to get the odds away and call your shot. Who's the expert here? Strofe, Kyle, me, Brad, you, KBN Nation, 800-990-3776. Give us your Lakeland pick, right? You got a pick? Give us your pick. Give us whatever you want the Green Bay Packers to do, what you're prognosticating. We have our answers. We want your answers. 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talking text line. Kyle Bruston Nortman on the ESPN Wisconsin Draft Spectacular Extravaganza phenomenon is next.
More coming up next on the ESPN Wisconsin Draft Spectacular, presented by American Family Insurance. All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
When you're high, you feel different. pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Here's Frank Wazalewski, Vice President of Access.
There are some national factory direct companies that are selling people stair lifts at twice their value. They're breaking within a year, and they can't get service. So now people are paying 3 times what they should have paid from the get-go had they just gone to a local and reputable company. Call us, give us your price from your local contractor. We're going to beat it.
Access, the leaders in ADA general contracting since 1990. Will beat any stair lift quote provided by a local company. Visit allaboutaccess.com.
Draft week is here, and whether you're watching every pick or just there for the party, Higher Love has everything you need to elevate your draft experience. As the best in the Midwest, Higher Love offers the largest selection of organic, clean, green certified products at unbeatable value. Make